Welcome to this introduction to the features and functions of the Johannus WM47 church organ. These instruments have been designed by the Church Musical Instruments Selection Committee with the needs of the ward organist in mind. In this series of videos, we'll explore the capabilities and the basic functions of the organ, as well as provide ideas to help you develop your organ technique. Jonathan will show us how to get started.
The first thing we need to do is turn the organ on. The power switch is located on the right side of the keyboards under the display screen. The organ has two keyboards which are called manuals. The top manual is called the swell, and it plays stops from the swell division located here. The lower manual is the grate, and it plays stops from the grate division, which are located here. These are the stops for the pedal division located here on the far left. The stops give you control over what sounds the organ makes. For instance, if we choose something from the swell division, we'll hear it on the swell manual. Stops from the grate division create sound on the grate manual. And likewise with the pedals. Now let's look at how we control the volume of the stops. You'll notice as we look down by our feet, we see three pedals or shoes. These are the expression and crescendo controls. The expression shoes allow you to increase or decrease the overall volume of the organ. There's an expression shoe for the swell division. And one for the grate and pedal divisions combined. The pedal or shoe to the farthest right is the crescendo shoe, and it adds stops from softest to loudest as it's opened or pushed forward. It's a good idea to check that the crescendo shoe is fully closed before beginning to play. If the crescendo shoe is left open, stops engaged by it cannot be turned off by hand. They remain activated until the crescendo shoe is closed. If you turn the organ on and stops are already lit up, chances are the crescendo shoe is open. You'll also notice directly under the manuals there are round buttons called thumb pistons. These give you access to the memory of the organ, helping you to quickly change the combination of stops that will sound. Watch the stops change as I press these pistons. An important piston to know is this one under the far right of the grate manual. It's called General Cancel, and it clears all the stops that are currently on. It's a good idea to press this piston when you're done playing a hymn or before you move off the bench, so if you bump a key, no stops will sound. You'll also notice that there are stop combinations already set on the pistons when the organ boots up. These have been factory set to get you started. We'll talk more about those in another video. More combination pistons are located above the pedal board. These are referred to as toe studs. When your hands are too busy to press a thumb piston, you can use your feet to do it instead. Let me show you two other helpful features of this organ. The music rack is equipped with these page clips to help keep your music in place. This comes in handy if you have a new music book with a stiff binding, or if your pages tend to get blown by the chapel's air system. And for those of us who have longer legs, one of my favorite features is the adjustable bench. It allows you to move the bench up or down to make it most comfortable for you.
This concludes a brief tour of the organ console. Look for our other videos that give further explanations and will help you increase your organ playing capabilities.